Hello and welcome to Hmong Folklore After Dark, a place where ghost stories are more than just legends. If you enjoy this kind of content, please consider sharing and subscribing. That way, you'll be the first to know whenever we release a new video. Thank you. Now take a deep breath, turn off the lights, put on your headphones, and prepare to step into the dark. The things that don't belong in this world. Deep within a small mountain village, a child grew up under the care of an old grandmother. Life was quiet, no electricity, no roads, only the sound of the wind and the whispers of the forest. The grandmother used to say, "If you listen long enough, the trees will speak." Back then, no one really understood what she meant, but that changed. The dreams began first. A dead tree stood alone at the edge of the rice fields. Ropes hung from its branches, swaying in a breeze no one could feel. Pale faces hovered in silence, their wide eyes locked onto whoever looked at them. It became clear, these weren't just dreams, because the people who appeared in them started disappearing in real life, one by one. Not far from there, another story unfolded near a narrow forest path. The elders always warned, "If you hear footsteps behind you but no one's there, don't turn around." Children laughed it off until one of them came home one night, pale and shaking, unable to speak for days. After that, nobody joked anymore. Someone eventually retraced that same path, carrying incense, rice, and a white protection string once tied by a grandmother's hand. The forest was quiet, too quiet. Just as the breeze stopped, a shadow appeared, faceless, formless, but watching. The person bowed low and whispered, "You don't have to protect this place anymore. You can rest." And the shadow faded into the trees. Another tale, much older, told of a family living just beyond the forest edge. One evening, they cooked a meal using wild deer meat and a sacred herb once used in spirit rituals. What they didn't know was that their bloodline carried an ancient curse, and that combination of meat and plant awakened something deep inside them. That night, their young daughter woke up and saw her parents had changed, no longer human. Their bodies had stretched, skin thickened, long feelers sprouting from their heads. They crawled slowly on the floor like giant silkworms. The village elders came with torches. No one knew how to reverse it. There was only one choice: burn the house. And as the flames rose, the cries from inside weren't monstrous, they were human. They were heartbroken. The girl survived, and for the rest of her life, she never touched that herb again. She told her children, "Some food is not meant for all blood." In a faraway land, across oceans and snow, there was an old house with a strange round hole in the basement. The owners were told it used to be a root cellar, but no bricks or signs of construction were found. Just a deep, dark pit. One day, a child saw someone who looked exactly like their father standing by the hole, smiling gently and saying, "Come play." They followed, laughing, until a strong hand pulled them back. The person by the hole vanished into smoke. After that, the child began seeing people who looked familiar, friends, siblings, standing outside the window, waving, calling their name. But when they checked, those people were asleep inside the house. They moved away, others moved in, and left again. No one stayed long, and the hole, though now filled in, still made the air feel watched. The final story came from a brightly lit place filled with people and money, a casino. But when the doors closed at night and the lights dimmed, the silence revealed what truly lived inside. A red balloon floated down from nowhere, no wind, no draft. It moved as if guided by a hand that no one could see. A woman in a gray dress appeared in the storage room. The cameras caught someone falling from the parking ramp, yet there was no one there before or after. And the footage? Erased 2 days later. People said the casino was built over sacred ground. Warnings were given, ignored, and now only the night shift security staff remember what they've seen. Sometimes when they're alone, they hear a faint tapping on the glass, and a voice, calm and slow, whispering their name. You've just heard fragments of 5 stories, 5 glimpses into the blurred line between the living and the dead. Whether or not you believe, one thing is certain. Just because we can't explain something doesn't mean it's not real. If you enjoyed this journey, please share this video and subscribe to Hmong Folklore After Dark, so that the spirits of old may speak again through your ears. And remember, the final warning: if someone calls your name at night, don't answer. Not unless you can see their face.